Trouble Brewing high score has been beaten. Blue team just got a score of 22 and may even get up to 23, but the highest score I saw before now was 21, so this is really awesome. So great work, EDM, Fluffy Tail, Energico, Fleur de Lis, and Brantz. Alright, so I've been doing quite a bit of Trouble Brewing today, and I'm about to buy my my second naval set, and I think I'm actually, rather than getting brown looks really similar to gray. I've watching a couple other people today that were wearing brown. I think I'm actually going to get red, because red, I don't know, it just seems like it looks really good. It's a nice shade of red, so there we go. Full red naval. Looking pretty nice. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely glad that I bought that. Very, very nice. That's the first time I've seen red naval, but I really, really like the colors on this, and the little fury poking through there just looks awesome. So, yeah, and it goes really well with the purple and the cape and everything like that. That's really sweet. Oh my god, alright. King Black Dragon kill count, 128. What is the drop rate of KVD heads? My friends, it is 1 in 128. There we fucking go. So let's add this to the collection. There we go. So the only things I'm missing now are the big shark and the Kurask head, and of course the Kalphite Queen head is in my planar house right now, so it's kind of annoying. I wish I could have them all right here, but I will probably do a lot of Kalphite Queen kills in the future and get many more Kalphite Queen heads, but that's another trophy out of the way. And I was thinking that I was thinking of waiting on Kurask until the possibility of Broad Darts coming out, but it could be months. I don't know. I think I'm just going to start camping Kurasks and see if I can get myself the Kurask head and just knock that out, because God knows when they're going to release Broad Darts. God knows if it'll even pass. So I think for the time being, I'm just going to do that, and the most that it would be an increase is maybe like 50% faster, so maybe it would save me, I don't know, 5 or 10 hours, but I'm not really that worried about it. I'd kind of rather just get it done sooner and have that ticked off my list, so I think that's what I'm going to be working on next. Oh yeah, and I kept track of all the drops that I got. I missed a few of the items because I died once and lost a few things, and actually I died twice. Once was stupid, the other time I DC, like as soon as my anti-fire ran out and just died. It was like, great, but yeah, I got a fair amount of stuff here, so it's probably worth a decent amount, so I'm going to do a quick price check on this. Alright, let's see. Wow, 2.1 mil, that's actually pretty nice. Some money in the bank, and yeah, so 2.1 mil from 120, actually killed a few afterwards, so 132 total KVD kills for 2.1 mil. Let's do some quick math. 2173 divided by 132, so that's an average of 16.5k per kill. So not too bad, and there's maybe like 3 or 4 hours of killing KVD, so KVD is actually pretty awful money, but it's not like despicably bad, like to the point of being like 2 GP an hour or something, at least a few 100k. Right guys, so I'm going to give you guys a brief recap of what has happened in the past few days, because I haven't made a clip in several days. And for anyone who hasn't watched my last video, the one where I was talking about random shit for quite a while, I lost my Void because I went to kill some Zulrah, and I made a silly mistake, and basically what happened is I died before going back to get my stuff, so all of my Void was destroyed, and it was not able to be reobtained. And I also lost a Mage's Book and Infinity Boots, so I lost full Elite Void with 2 helms and 8 mil. So yeah, that sucked. So the past few days I've been here at Pest Control working on getting it back, and you guys will see in a second how many points I have right now. 1,093 points, and it costs a total of 1,450 points to get all of the stuff back that I lost. So that's around like 15 to 17-ish hours of Pest Control. So yeah, that sucks, and that's what I've been doing for the past few days. It happened on Monday, it's now Thursday, and I still don't have enough points to get it back, but what I'm going to do is buy up first all of it besides the Elite Void, because the Elite actually doesn't matter that much for doing Zulrah. I think I'm just going to buy it up tonight, do a little bit of Zulrah tonight, just have a break from this shit, and then get back, finish the Elite Void this weekend, and get that done, and hopefully never lose it again, because that was not a fun experience. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and the reason I was killing Zulrah is because I wanted to make some money, and I figured, Zulrah is probably a smart way to make some money, since I want to get the Zulrah pet eventually anyways for my all pets goal. So of course I haven't done Zulrah in quite a long time, basically since day of release, and I haven't done it since the new rotations and everything like that, so I died quite a few times, because I'm sure you guys know everyone dies quite a few times when they first try to do Zulrah. It's just what happens. But yeah, I also forgot about the fact that you can buy your God Cape back from Purdue. More specifically, the reason it happened is because I was going back into the wilderness to get my God Capes, and I went to do that before I got my stuff back at Zulrah, and I got PK'd up at the lever, and I didn't even think about it at all until I went back to Zulrah and all my stuff was gone. But yeah, that's exactly what happened, and I will not be doing that anymore because I can go to Purdue. And I think as of today, actually, untradables will not be even lost on death, which will, I guess, make it even easier. So yeah, that's what's happening right now, and I guess once I'm not horrible at Zulrah, I might show some clips, or I guess I'll maybe show some clips of the loots. But yeah, it'll take a little while before I have any type of decent kill speeds or anything like that. My personal best is like 205 at Zulrah, I think, so it's not really anything too amazing, and I do mess up pretty much every time, at least in a few places, but everything just requires practice, so that's what I'm going to be doing, is practicing quite a lot until I get better and making a fair amount of money in the process. But yeah, I haven't even banked or anything since I started doing pest control on Tuesday. 345k made so far, bank. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy all the stuff back that I need. So I need the Void Knight top, and this is gonna be annoying. I need the Void Knight robes. This makes me so sad, but at least I'm getting it back now. Where the hell did he go? There he is. And I need the Void Knight gloves. Confirm. Void Knight mage helm. Confirm. Oh, he moves around so much. What the hell? Void Knight ranger helm. Confirm. There we go. So now I just need about 153. No. 353 more commendation points to get my elite top and bottoms, and then I'll be back to where I was last week. Sad life. What does a snake have for me? Scales and more scales than snakeskin. So that's kill number 94. Not terribly great kill speeds yet, but I'm working on it. I haven't died more than once tonight, which is not too bad. But yeah, I've only done 40 kills since the updates. I had 54 KC if I remember correctly. Before it was updated to have different rotations and everything. So I've done about 40 kills, and I'm not dying much anymore, so I guess that's a good start. Still got lots of learning and progress to make with Zulrah, so I'm going to work on that for the next few days. Alright, well, I haven't collected for my kingdom in a long ass time, so here's what I got. I was at like 50% approval rating, which is pretty bad, so it's probably been like close to a month. But yeah, I got some decent resources from that, so that's kind of nice. And they used up quite a bit of money, so I'm going to put a little bit back in there, I think. I don't know, my cash stack is a bit low, but I'm doing alright, and I'm killing Zulrah, so I can probably spare a few mil. Dead. What you got for me? Grapes. So that's 120 kills so far. I guess the drop rate to get any like valuable drop is 1 in 128, because there's 4 of them that are 1 in 512. So it's 4 in 1512, which is 1 in 128. So 4 in 512. Sorry, I just woke up. So I haven't ever gotten a special drop from Zulrah yet, but we'll see if I do. It'd be kind of nice, but yeah. You can see my personal best is 123, which is actually a fairly decent kill, but most of my kills are not really that good yet. And I have been banking at Clan Wars after every single kill just because I want to kind of be reset, ready to go after each kill. So my setup is definitely not optimal, and I'm definitely not like good at this yet, but I think it probably by the time like 150, 200 kills or so, then I'll be a bit more comfortable, but I'm still making mistakes because there's so much to remember with the rotations. It just takes a while to get it in your head, but I can definitely notice myself learning learning to remember the specific things as I'm going in there. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this for a little while, then go and get my void back, get my elite void back. It doesn't really make any difference for Zulrah at all, because especially since I'm doing just 1 kill per trip, I never run out of prayer, so it's not really a problem. If I was doing multiple kills per trip, then it would be more helpful, but yeah, for now it doesn't really make much of a difference, but I just want to have it because it looks nicer. But another thing that happened this week is that they added a new imbue, a new Night Zone reward, which is the Ring of the Gods imbued. So I probably want to go and get that, and Ring of the Gods are like 13 mil right now. It's ridiculous. I don't even think they're very useful, but I don't know why they're so expensive. But yeah, that's the case right now, so I'm probably going to try to pick one of those up. And the nice thing is I'm doing Zulrah, so I'll help pay for that. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, it's probably not a wise idea for me to try to commentate while killing Zulrah right now, but I'll be back when I kill this one and see if we can get some good loot. See you later. This skill action might be, oh, well, it should be dead now. There we go, yeah. Might be a somewhat decent speed, probably not anything amazing. Oh, no, not at all. Raw Shark's Runite Ore, and the normal scales. And for anyone who is like wondering like why are you killing this if you're going for completionist stuff, this is kind of skipping ahead a little bit because it's a monster that drops a boss pet, so anytime that I'm killing any boss that drops a boss pet is working towards my completionist goal because I want to get all the boss pets eventually. And generally I'm probably going to save most of those for the future after I finish everything else on this list, just because I kind of want to make that a separate series because it'll just be so long term of a goal. And I think that it would work better that way, and be more interesting for like the PVMers to just have a PVM series and not have all the other stuff they may or may not want to see. And I know that a lot of people are looking forward to that, so that'll be really fun. But yeah, the reason I'm killing Zulrah is for the pet technically, but also for the time being, it's just nice to get a bit of money. Another thing I might buy pretty soon is the last death respawn location that I don't have yet, which is the Edgeville death respawn, which costs 5 mil, and that's just a flat rate. Don't have to do anything else to unlock it, but it's just spend 5 mil and then you have it. And honestly, for Zulrah it would actually be really nice because every time I die I do go back to Edgeville to buy my God Cape back from Purdue, so if I respawned right in Edgeville, then that would make life even easier. So I think I'm actually going to do that pretty soon, spend some of my Zulrah profit and get that done, and then that's an easy thing that I can take off. Alright, so this lady right here, the witch in Edgeville, she can change my respawn point to Edgeville for 5 mil. So tell me more. Yes, 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 blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Good fight, 5 mil. But yeah, that'll be nice, and also that's a piece of unlockable content that I don't think you can ever unlock. But yeah, I'll probably leave my spawn point in Edgeville all the time either way, because I think it's the closest death respawn to a bank anyway, so that'll be pretty convenient. Wrecked. Give me a fang, please. Oh, fuck you. Dead. It's actually a pretty fast... Oh, no, it wasn't. It always feels like it's fast, and it isn't, but I didn't actually use any food, which is a pretty good thing, so I guess I'm just gonna have to drop some of this shit and grab myself my lovely coal and magic seed, soldier scales. Not too bad of a kill. Rest in pieces, my friend. Give me your fang. No, thank you. Fuck you. That was a shitty kill, but let's see what we get. Pure Essence and Law Runes. So one more kill and I'll be at the actual drop rate. So if it works the same way that KVD works and Kalpa Queen works, then I guess I'll get a drop next kill. Just notice that was 45 Law Runes, not like 200 like it usually drops. 45 Law Runes is rare drop table, so that's cool. Rare drop table gets you a worse drop than the regular drop at Zulrah. Nope. Goodbye. That might have been a fast 142. That's not too bad. That's like a decent kill that somebody actually who knows how to do this might get sometimes, but nothing too exciting. Pretty average drops. Goodbye. Thank you for your loot. Alright, I'm feeling this one. This one felt fast. This one felt very fast. 158, that's not that fast, goddammit. Alright, now this kill felt good. This one's definitely better than the last one. 145, not too bad at all. Alright, this was a good one. This was a very good one. 143, yeah. I can tell I'm definitely improving, but obviously these kills aren't actually, like, good compared to people who are good at Zulrah. But they're good for me for now anyways. But yeah, I still don't really remember exactly how I got that 123 kill. I don't know what I was doing. I think I just got really lucky with, like, I hit high, like, every single hit, but eventually I will beat it, I think. Hey, look at the convenience of this Edgeville death respawn. What do you have for me, Snake? Oh, finally, a drop, a magic fang. I don't think those are worth much, but that is actually still a really good drop to get anything. That's still 1.4 mil, so that's quite nice. Finally, I actually got a unique silver drop, so that is beautiful. 100 silver ore, that's painful. Alright, I'll just do kill number 189, and I think I'm going to leave that there for the day because I have to work, but I'm going to do a quick price check. This is all of the loot that I've gotten from Zulrah so far, and the scales are subtracting some scales that I put into my blowpipe and other stuff, so this price check is a little bit lower than what exactly it should be, but I don't know exactly how many scales I've used, and I've also used some of the death runes and some of the chaos runes that I've gotten, so it's not exact, but it's pretty close, and also I haven't factored in, you know, the cost of supplies. I've used a fair amount of potions and food and everything like that, but let's just throw all this in the exchange tab. So 10.7 mil, and that is from 189. I was at 54, so that's a total of 135 kills for 10.7 mil. So let's do some quick math. 130. Right now, hold on. 10.7 divided by 135. An average of 80k per kill, which is actually, I think, pretty close to the general average. And, obviously, if I got a Tanzanite instead of a Magic Fang, it would be, like 20 mil instead of 10 mil, but I think this is the general average you can expect long term, so that's quite nice. And it's gonna be nice when I actually do sell it, but I may actually hold on to this tab for quite a while. I don't know, because I'll probably kill a lot more Zulrahs in the future, of course, to get my pet eventually. But yeah, it's looking quite nice, and I've made a decent amount of money from this. So a couple of fun little updates that happened this week. One thing is that with Kandra and Headgear 4, rather than just having 3 teleports to Sherlock, you now have unlimited teleports to Sherlock, which will be quite nice if you happen to be doing quite a few elite clues or something like that. So anyways, the other thing is that with Karamja gloves, you can now teleport to Duradel, which is something that's definitely more useful. So for anyone who wants to use Duradel as a Slayer Master, which right now isn't good for anything really, but I guess in the future I think they are planning to rework the Slayer Master assignment tables, and then that will actually be quite nice, because it's a teleport that's just as close to Duradel as you can teleport to Neve with the Slayer Ring. Otherwise you would have had to run a fair amount of time from the gem mine, but you can only get that with Karamja gloves 4, not with Karamja gloves 3. So but yeah, that's pretty nice, useful little thing right there. Well, it's been a while since I've done any clips of me actually runecrafting. It's probably been like, actually honestly it's been probably like 10 months, because the last time I actually did much runecrafting was last July. That's when I finished 99 RC, and I had probably like 500 or 600 subs then, so probably the vast majority of you guys haven't actually seen me runecraft in progress videos or subscribed afterwards and watched them like prior to that, so I guess that's somewhat interesting. But yeah, I'm doing a little bit of runecrafting right now just for the hell of it. I've done small bits of runecrafting here and there since I maxed, just because I kind of like doing runecrafting. It's something I fall back on whenever I just feel like chilling out for a bit, so that's what I'm doing for the time being. Tomorrow I'm going to do some trouble brewing, and then I'm probably going to get back my Elite Void. I still need to get that like 350 points that I was talking about before to get back my Elite Void, and I'd like to just get that done so I don't put it off or anything. So that's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. And then after that I might get back to Zulrah, or I might go kill some Kuras or something. I did actually kill a few Kuras earlier, and I got to like 800 or 900 kills that I'm at, I think, right now, and the drop rate is 1 in 3k, so I'm slowly working on those also, and do a bit of AFK sharks here and there also to try to work on the big shark that I want to get. And I've fished like 1.3k sharks in total, I think, which is actually a fair amount of time, because you can only catch like 150 sharks per hour or something like that. A pretty terrible XP. But yeah, this is what I'm working on for now, and I think I'm going to end off the video for today, guys, so hopefully you have enjoyed it. One quick thing is, if any of you guys are interested in playing some Trouble Brewing, I'll probably be going live right after this video ends, so you might even see a thing down in the corner of the screen. You may have already seen that in the corner of the video, saying that I'm live on Twitch, and if so, I am doing some Trouble Brewing. So if any of you guys want to come and chill, play some Trouble Brewing with me and some other people that are working on their naval sets, then you can feel free to do so. And guess thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next week for episode 5, and yeah, see you guys later.